That is exactly why you must die. Your father controls the council, your brother rules the north. And now, you dare carry my heir? Tell me, does this kingdom belong to Kaus Valvas or Pounce Wolf?
Don't worry, Cecilia. I will take good care of your crown and your bed. Die in peace. May God have mercy on your wretched soul.
Do it. Make it look like she was possessed by a demon and hanged herself in madness.
Adrian!
My Lord Duke.
A glorious victory. We have driven those savages back into the Mistwood.
This battle secures our borders for a decade. To your sword, Adrian.
My lord! You are the commander-in-chief. Why did you risk your life on the front lines? If anything happened to you, how could I face the king and my father?
Commander, the Duke rode for 3 days without taking off his armor, just to protect your flank. Instead of a God bless you, you greet him with raw northern curses?
Shut your mouth, Roland. I happen to enjoy being scolded by a wolf. Go guard the tents.
The capital says Lord Raymond is a cold-blooded monster who cares nothing for women. I see it now. You prefer strong, brawny knights.
Nonsense. I am a perfectly normal man. But while beauties are easy to find, a true brother-in-arm is rare.
Though, Adrian, you look far too much like a woman. If you were one, I would lay my family crest at your feet, bring you to my castle in an 8-horse carriage, and make you my duchess.
Watch your words, your grace. I am the commander of the North, not some fragile lady of the court.
My lord, isn't Adrian's twin sister our crown princess? If you are that curious, we'll see for ourselves when we return to the Rose Tower.
Roland! Silence! The crown princess is the future queen. Do not insult her with your filthy tongue.
Commander, a secret letter from the capital. It bears your father's signal.
The princess was seduced by a demon and hanged herself. Her soul is denied holy ground.
What? My sister is dead? The letter says Cecilia killed herself under a demon spell. Canon law dictates that suicides are heretics. Leaving the border without a royal summon is treason. They will put you on the gallows. Shut up! The word suicide does not exist in the wolf bloodline. Cecilia was murdered by those fur-wearing beasts in the capital. If you fear death, go back now. Yeah!
Halt! Who dares break into the royal chapel and disturb the peace of the dead? Your Highness, no! You are the commander of the North!
I am here for Cecilia. Hold your tongues.
If Prince Carius hears a whisper of this, I promise your families will be sent to the frozen trenches before your heads are mounted on the city walls.
Yes, my lord. May God be with you.
Lady Ella, you're finally here! Lady Cecilia's death was horrific!
Open the coffin, now.
Cecilia. Father Thomas, use your eyes and your crucifix. Tell me the truth.
Commander, Her Highness was brutally whipped before she died.
This was no suicide. Here are 2 marks on her neck. One from her final struggle, and another made post-mortem to fake a hanging. This is cold-blooded murder.
Who did this? Cecilia is the crown princess, backed by the entire Northern Crusade. Who dares touch House Wolf? Rose, speak! Who killed Cecilia?
It was Isabella, that wicked woman! She took over the Rose Tower using the prince's favor when Lady Cecilia was murdered. She was 2 months pregnant with the royal heir. Isabel killed her out of jealousy, and the prince helped her.
Pregnant? Cecilia was carrying a child? That bastard! He slaughtered his own wife who was bearing his bloodline? My lord! Blood for blood. I swear before God, I will wash this entire castle with their filthy blood.
Lords of the realm, the entire kingdom mourns my late wife, Cecilia. But the throne of the crown princess cannot remain vacant. Tonight, I present this betrothal ring to Lady Isabella of House Montfarst.
Thank you, your highness. I shall serve the realm with all my heart.
The crown princess isn't even in the ground yet. This defies holy law.
Your highness! Cecilia's body is barely cold. You are openly insulting House Wolf. Do you think we are ants to be crushed under your boot?
Lord Councilist, the crown princess hanged herself under a demon's influence. She betrayed her duty to the crown. How dare your family accuse the prince?
Silence, you harlot! I am the Lord Counselor who has served 3 kings. You are nothing but a mistress. You have no voice in the king's council.
Gabriel, you dare!
Your highness, House Wolf is the shield of our realm. Forcing a new betrothal at a funeral will plunge us into civil war. I urge you to reconsider. We urge you to reconsider, your highness.
Enough! The princess loved me. If Cecilia is looking down from heaven, she would want my happiness!
My word is law! Who dares oppose me?
I object.
God save us! Is that Princess Cecilia?
She has risen from the dead! It's Cecilia's ghost!
Cecilia? You are supposed to be dead!
Impossible. You were clearly...
What is impossible, my dear prince? Are you disappointed that your beloved wife isn't dead enough? Were you so eager to replace me that you couldn't even wait for my burial?
Stay back! I didn't strangle you! It wasn't me!
Strangle me? Why would you mention strangling? My sweet Isabella? Didn't His Highness just say I hanged myself in madness?
My God, the princess didn't commit suicide. She was murdered.
Look at Isabella. She just confessed. She is the killer!
This is a holy miracle! The princess is alive! Guards! Execute the priest and the coroner who declared her dead! They dare deceive the royal family!
Thank you for your justice, my dear prince.
All hail the crown princess!
Long live House Valor!
Ella, this is madness. Impersonating Cecilia. This is high treason. If discovered, our entire bloodline will bleed dry on the gallows.
Father, Cecilia suffered too much. Cassius whipped her, strangled her. He even killed her unborn child. If I do not rip their hearts out with my own hands, Cecilia's soul will never find peace.
You've been a wild wolf since childhood. There is no turning back now. But remember, the hidden daggers in this court are deadlier than the swords on the battlefield. Watch your back.
I conquered 30,000 barbarians in the north, Father. A treacherous prince and a court harlot are nothing but prey waiting to be slaughtered.
Who the hell are you? You wear Celilia's face, but you don't smell like court perfume. You smell of ash, steel, and blood.
What a fascinating delusion, my duke. I am Cecilia, the future queen of this realm. Has the battlefield smoke clouded your mind?
Adrian, the brother of the crown princess, is my brother in arms. We bled in the same mud. A single letter to the north is all it takes to shred your mask.
Brother in arms? Rumor has it that Lord Raymond only fancies strong, brawsy men in his tunt. Tell me, your grace, are you so eager to expose me for the kingdom, or because you miss my brother too much?
Impudent! I do not fancy men.
Then you must prefer women, and yet here you are, cornering the crown princess in a dark, desolate maze. Raymond, do you want to explain to the king's council what kind of preference this is?
You dangerous woman. I don't care who you are, but if you harm this kingdom, I will hang you from the gallows myself.
My lord, what is our next move? To the Rose Tower, Cecilia's chambers. From now on, we rule the inner court with the iron law of the Northern Legion.
Who is making all this noise? Don't you know Lady Isabel is enjoying her afternoon wine?
Insolent dogs! The crown princess stands before you. Kneel and open the gates!
The crown princess? Oh, I forgot Cecilia rose from the grave. But her mind must be broken. Don't you know who rules the Rose Tower now? Lady Isabella holds the keys. The princess is just a decoration. There is no place for you here.
No place for me?
If I were you, I'd crawl back to the ditch you came from before Lady Isabella has the guards lock you up again.
My poor sister. Cecilia endured this living hell every single day! The rules of this castle are rotten to the core. It's time for a purging.
Cecilia has drawn her sword! This is treason! This is murder! Guards! Protect the tower! Hold the door! Hold the door! She's a demon!
Cecilia, have you lost your mind? This is a royal sanctuary! Silence, peasant. I am the crown princess. Your filthy, low-born tongue is not worthy of speaking my name.
So what if you're the princess? The prince loves me. Cassius' favor is the only law in this palace.
Cassius' favor? So his word allows a harlot to wear royal velvet and steal the crown of the princess?
The prince gave them to me. Cassasius' word is absolute.
Then let's see if his law can save your skin. From this day on...
Ah! Mercy, don't kill me!
From this day on, my word is the only law in the Rose Tower.
You vile, despicable bitch! You dare strike me? When the prince arrives, Cassia will skin you alive and feed you to the dogs!
House Wolf was too merciful in the past, allowing parasites to feed on royal dignity. Today, order returns. Gavan, read the Royal Code, Article 7. According to the Royal Code, any commoner who usurps royal garments shall be stripped bare and publicly whipped with sacred thorns.
In the name of the king, stop this instantly!
Your Highness, Cecilia destroyed the tower gates. She tried to kill me. Hang her, you must send her to the gallows.
Cecilia! Isabella is mine! How dare you bring your barbaric, northern vulgarity into this royal sanctuary? Do you have no respect for your husband? Or for Her Majesty?
Cecilia, you are the crown princess. Branding swords and enforcing vigilante justice in the court. What is the meaning of this? Do you plead guilty?
Your Majesty, the realm is governed by canon law, and the court is sustained by holy hierarchy. This woman, Isabel, wore my royal velvet and stole my crown. She committed high treason against the royal bloodline. Your Majesty, I am not committing a crime. I am purging a traitor from your inner court.
What? Is this true? Cassius, I have been bedridden with illness, but has Isabella truly been parading around in the garments of the crown princess?
Mother, please listen to me. It was only temporary, a temporary arrangement.
Your Majesty, don't listen to her lies. The crown princess has been sickly for 2 years. His Highness only allowed me to manage the royal house to maintain order. I wear this gown merely to command the servants' respect.
Maintain order by seizing the Rose Tower, which strictly belongs to the Crown Princess, by sealing the royal vault with your own private signet.
Tell me, Isabel, what else did you steal from me while I was ill?
Isabella took the Rose Tower. Then swear to God, Cassius, where has the Crown Princess been living these past 2 years?
Your Majesty, while this mistress slept unskeets in my tower, I was locked in the ruined North Tower, cold, damp, and left to rot. For generations, the House of Wolf has shielded this realm with our blood, yet I, their daughter, was treated like a condemned prisoner. If His Highness so despises my bloodline, Your Majesty, I beg you to annul this marriage. Let me return to the north. I will suffer this humiliation no longer.
My poor child. I was completely blind to the malice you endured. Cassius! You bring filthy shame to the House of Valva. And you lowly parasite, you dare insult the daughter of a great house? Guards! Strip Isabel of all titles and give her 30 lashes. Do it now!
I beg you, Isabella's doesn't understand court rules. Spare her this once.
She disrespects the Crown Princess today. She'll disrespect my crown tomorrow. Whip her!
Majesty, the inner court is in chaos because the old rules are too weak. In the north, the legions of House Wolf are invincible because our military law is absolute. I have drafted the inner court codex based on northern military law. I beg your Majesty's approval to cleanse this filth forever.
Governing the inner court with the iron discipline of the army. Strict, orderly, absolute. Brilliant. Inform all lords the new codex takes effect this very moment.
Iron discipline of the army? Ridiculous. Do you really think a piece of parchment gives you authority, Cecilia? Who would dare use this law against royal blood?
You are absolutely right, Your Highness. Authority must be demonstrated.
And according to Article 3 of the new Codex, any royal member who allows a mistress to usurp a noble title shares the same guilt. The punishment is 20 lashes. Majesty, I implease His Highness to set an example. Show the inner court that no one is above the law.
What? Who dares lay a hand on your prince?
A true ruler must bleed for his mistakes, Cassius. You have indulged Isabella for too long. Royal blood is no exception before the law. Kneel and take your punishment.
No! Mother, this is an insult to the crown! Guards, stand down! Who dares touch me?
The guards certainly wouldn't dare, my prince, and it would be too cruel to make Her Majesty watch her son suffer. Allow me, as your devoted wife, to do the honors. I promise. It's just for show.
You better keep your word, bitch.
Ah! You lunatic! You actually hit me!
Just for show, Your Highness. Your acting is superb. You scream so convincingly.
Ah, my back! 20 slashes? That mad woman actually gave me 20 slashes! I swear before God, one day I will mount her head on a spike!
Your Highness, haven't you realized? She has completely changed.
The old Cecilia couldn't even lift a heavy gold cup. But this woman, she shattered an oak door with one strike.
Are you saying she's an imposter?
Look at her retinue. She brought a warrior named Gwen and a military chaplain named Thomas. My spies checked the records. Both are active duty in the Northern Legion.
And rumors on the border have long said the legendary commander Adrian Wolf is actually a woman.
House Wolf has no son. Adrian has been leading the army disguising as a man, and Adrian is Cecilia's identical twin sister.
You're saying Cecilia is dead, and the slaughterer in my palace is Adrian of the Northern Legion? Graham! Get in here!
Your Highness.
Ride for the northern border tonight. You must see Commander Adrian's face with your own eyes. If the command temp is empty, then the Cecilia in this palace is nothing but a rebel and a traitor. Go!
At once, Your Highness.
Even with the fastest horses, it will take 2 weeks round trip. I can't stand breathing the same air as that bitch for one more day. I want her dead tonight.
Your Highness, if she really is Adrian in disguise, an assassination won't work. But there is one charge. Not even the Queen or House Wolf could protect her from. A capital sin, adultery, punishable by life imprisonment in a monastery.
Go on.
Tonight, while she bathes, we send men into her chambers. They just need to strip her bare. Then, you break down the door with the lords of the King's Council and catch her in the act. Under canon laws, an adulterous crown princess must be locked in a monastery for life.
Brilliant! Tonight I will watch her burn to ashes.
Assassins, heading for the Rose Tower.
My Lord Duke, shall we sound the royal horn and alert the guards?
No. It's a trap. Draw your sword and follow me. Not a sound.
Your Highness, the wine is poisoned.
Traitors, these are the Crown Princess chambers. Spilling blood here is high treason against the entire realm.
Oh, Your Highness, we aren't here for your life. We're here to ruin your virtue. By tomorrow morning, the whole realm will know you're a harlot.
Your Highness, the Rose Tower is secured.
Perfect. Isabella, let's go. Time to catch a harlot in the Rose Tower.
Your Highness, why rush? Inform Her Majesty. It will carry far more weight if we go together.
You are as beautiful as you are venomous, my love. Let's go to my mother's chambers. Tonight Cecilia is doomed.
My Lord Duke, the wine was poisoned. My mind, I can't hold on.
This scent? It's mandrope poison. It stirs the darkest desires. Wake up, Your Highness. Don't look at me like that.
Your Majesty, it breaks my heart. To think the Crown Princess would commit such lewd acts in the sacred tower. If there weren't eyewitnesses, I never would have believed it.
Silence! Until we see it with our own eyes, no one will spout nonsense and tarnish the royal reputation.
Mother is absolutely right. The adulterers must still be in bed. Let's go and see for ourselves.
Mother, listen. I didn't lie to you, did I?
Your Highness, Your Majesty.
How is this possible? Where is he? Where did that man go? Search this room! Search that bed! He must be hiding!
You mad woman. Adrian told me Cecilia was a fragile doll, but you... How could you slice your own flesh without even blinking?
If I don't bleed, my Lord Duke, the monsters outside will eat me alive. Are you scared for me?
I'm scared of myself, Your Highness. Now get back to your desk. Show the Queen your piety. I will clean up the trash.
Gwyn Rose, wake up! Help Her Highness dress and fix her hair immediately. Get her to the desk. I've already cleared the scouts outside. I'm taking these bodies. Remember, you saw no one tonight.
Your Highness, no one's here. Your Majesty, Your Highness brings armed men into my chambers in the dead of night. What exactly are you looking for?
Impossible. Where is he? Where is the bastard who climbed through the window? Search everything!
Your Majesty, look how pale she is, and in such thin clothes. She must have hidden her lover in some secret passage. She's deceiving you. Ah!
Know your place. How dare a lowly mistress discourage my Rose Tower time and time again? Your Highness listens to the slander of this snake and tarnishes my innocence.
Do you not owe House Wolf an explanation?
Insolence! You dare strike her! Guards, seize this bitch!
Stop! I'd like to see who dares move.
Mother, how can you still protect this bitch? She clearly—
Cassius, open your blind eyes and see exactly what the Crown Princess was doing last night, you shameless beast.
Is this?
Are these holy prayers?
Your Majesty, your name day celebration is only days away. I heard you have been unwell and restless, so I used my own blood as ink to copy the Book of Hours in the dead of night, praying for God to bless you with a long and healthy life, Mother.
My sweet child, your filial piety truly warms my heart.
Mother! Do not be fooled by her pathetic act! Someone is hiding in the Rose Tower. We must search it immediately.
Shut your mouth, you fool! My name day is approaching, and not only do you disregard it, you let a mistress incite chaos every single day. Only Cecilia shows true devotion, copying prayers with her own blood late at night. And you dare slander her? You dare search her chambers? What poison has Isabel poured in your ear, that you wouldn't even trust your own wife?
Your Majesty, the Crown Princess used her blood as ink merely to express the Prince's love for you. Who knew His Highness would suspect her so baselessly? Her Highness's fate is too bitter.
Gwen, stop!
His Highness was simply bewitched by a traitor. How could we blame him?
You are too kind, Cecilia. Cassius, apologize to the Crown Princess at once.
Mother, Yes, Crown Princess, I listened to rumors and misunderstood you. Forgive me.
Since your Highness was deceived, I would not dare blame you. However, I have just enacted the new court kodak, yet someone immediately oversteps to frame their betters. If not severely punished, I fear royal law will become nothing but a scrap of paper.
You speak sense. Hear my decree. Isabel Montaigne, arrogant in her favor, has repeatedly framed the rightful wife and sown discord within the royal house. Strip Isabella of her seat in court immediately. Demote her to a common baroness, confiscate her inanity, and dismiss all her servants. Evict her from the main hall, confine her to the lily quarters for reflection, and have her copy the court codex 100 times.
No! Your Majesty! Your Highness, save me!
Your Highness, that was a truly narrow escape. What is on your mind that has you so distracted? Oh, nothing. Tell me, Gavin, where is the Duke right now?
He should be in the royal gardens at this hour.
Come, let us pay Raymond a visit.
Confound it! We were so close to catching that woman by the throat and ruining her forever! Yet we threw away such a perfect chance.
Patience, Your Highness. The days are long and we have plenty of ways to see.
My prince, I have secretly investigated the northern border. There is indeed something wrong with Commander Adrian. He uses every excuse to stay behind closed doors. However, I bribed a spy within his ranks and intercepted a vital piece of evidence.
This is Commander Adrian's portrait? How can he look exactly like Cecilia?
Ha ha! I knew it! House Wolf dares to play a game of shadows and deception!
Graham, send a secret raven to Commander Adrian. He has 7 days to return to the capital. If he misses the Queen's holy feast, it will be the last festival he ever sees.
By your command, my prince.
Adrian Wolf, let's see who can save you this time.
Summoning Commander Adrian back to the capital. What kind of leverage does Cassius hold?
Is this what Adrian looks like in a lady's gown?
My Lord Duke, I came to thank you for your aid last night.
Last night, I vaguely recall that something happened between us.
That was the effect of the poison, Raymond. Forget it. It was nothing but a shameful illusion.
An illusion? Then why can I still feel the burning heat of your skin? Why is it that every time I look at your face,
I see Adrian's shadow, yet my body aches to touch you so desperately?
Silence, Duke Raymond! I am the Crown Princess, the future Queen. Twisted lust, Adrian's faith, Dorian, treason, sin.
Wait, Your Highness, stay!
Could Ella be? No, I must return to the Northern Vanguard at once.
My Lord Duke, you left for the capital. How have you returned so soon? Where is Adrian? I must see Adrian this instant! I know not what ails the commander these days. He locks himself in his tent and sees no one.
Even I have not heard his voice or received an order in days.
Curse it! My instincts were right! Everyone, follow me! My Lord Duke, the commander gave strict orders. No one enters his tent. Please do not— Insolent dogs! You dare stand in my path? Forgive us, your grace, but an order is an order. If you wish to pass, you must take my head first. Forgive us, my Lord Duke! You blind fools! Your commander and I are brothers who have faced death together! Prince Caesarius already suspects Adrian abandoning his post. Right now, no one in this entire realm can save Adrian except me! Do you wish to see your commander hang? A royal decree has arrived. Commander Adrian, hear the command of Her Majesty the Queen.
Long live the Queen. Long live St. Augustus. May the realm endure forever.
Rise, my child. Come, sit by my side. Cassius came to me at dawn with glorious news. He says the Crown Princess's brother, Commander Adrian, has won a glorious victory in the north, slaying 100,000 foes. This single triumph secures the borders of St. Augustus for a decade.
Commander Adrian is the shield of our empire. To have such a warrior protecting you, my prince, the realm is truly blessed. Your Majesty, you praise him too highly. My brother's victory belongs to the brave soldiers who bled for you. He did no more than his duty as a royal knight.
My princess, if memory serves, Commander Adrian has no wife to share his glory. To return victorious just in time for the holy feast feels like a double blessing from heaven. Perhaps it is time for our war hero to find a match. Therefore, Mother, I have already issued an urgent royal decree. Adrian must return tonight. At the grand feast, I shall personally bind our commander to a noble lady of my choosing. What say you, Mother?
An excellent idea, my son. Truly wonderful.
What? You have summoned Commander Adrian to court tonight?
My prince, the northern ravens have just brought word from the frontier. Though victorious, my brother Adrian was gravely wounded. He cannot bear the strain of the journey to stand before your Majesty to offer his blessings.
Oh, gravely wounded, you say?
He is under the careful charge of the high priests. As for the matter of a marriage alliance, let us speak of it when my brother can stand on his own feet.
Why is the princess so desperate to keep our great commander hidden?
Your Majesty, my prince.
Enough.
Your Majesty, my prince. I recently chanced upon a portrait of our grand war hero. Since the commander cannot favor us with his presence, why not show his handsome face to the noble ladies of the city?
Good heavens! Is Isabel blind? This is no commander, this is the Crown Princess herself!
The wolf bloodline is frighteningly pure. Her Highness in iron armor looks every bit as fierce as any man on the field.
Indeed. Our future queen in battle armor possesses the true aura of a great general.
The princess is the future mother of the empire, and Adrian is a savior of the realm. How dare you mock them by passing her image off as the commander?
My prince, I swear upon my soul, that portrait is not the princess. It is Commander Adrian himself.
What? Commander Adrian looks exactly like the Crown Princess?
Absurd. How could a brother and sister look so identical? Unless...
Duke Wolf, you are their father. Tell this court, is the person in this treasonous quartet the commander, or the woman standing beside my mother's throne? Yes.
My prince, this is indeed Commander Adrian.
Heavens, the resemblance is uncanny. Adrian shares the exact beauty of the princess. This blessing might be a curse for the Duke.
Your Majesty! If the commander shares the face of the princess, then her very marriage must be strictly investigated.
Cassius, do you have a suitable match in mind for him?
Mother, Commander Adrian is the brother of my bride and the heir to House Wolf. I believe we should first hear the thoughts of the princess and the duke.
Thank you, your majesty, my prince. However, the north is still unstable, and my heir lives by the sword. He has no heart for marriage.
My prince, today is my mother's holy feast. She is the only star of this night. We should not allow a soldier's marriage to cloud her majesty's joy.
Is the princess unwilling to discuss it, or does she simply not dare?
Silence, Lady Isabel. Watch your insolent tongue.
You are terrified! Look at her! The woman sitting above us is no princess! That is Adrian Wolf masquerading in a gown!
The princess is the commander in disguise? Then where is the true princess?
God help us. Could the rumors from a month ago be true? The true princess drank poison and died. House Wolf dressed their son as a woman to keep their grip on the crown.
Silence, all of you! Isabella, do you have any idea that you are alleging a conspiracy equivalent to high treason?
Your Majesty! The true Cecilia committed suicide over a month ago! The prince and I saw her corpse with our own eyes, yet she magically resurrected at her own funeral?
This is a monstrous lie forged by House Wolf.
They replaced the princess with their son to steal the St. Augustus Empire! Beg your Majesty, strip House Wolf of their lands, revoke their titles, and send these traitors to the scaffold!
Isabella, falsely accusing a founding house of the Empire is a death sentence. House Wolf has bled for this crown for generations. If you cannot produce ironclad proof this very instant, your head will roll before sunset.
Your Majesty, every noble in this room witnessed her absurd resurrection at the funeral. There was no holy miracle in House Wolf, only treason and lies.
Isabella speaks the truth. Her Highness rising from the dead was unnatural. The Church never recognized it as a holy miracle.
If this is true, the ambition of House Wolf is terrifying.
I was merely in a death-like coma, and thank God the royal physicians woke me in time. If you had doubts, Isabella, why stay silent then, only to cause an uproar during Her Majesty's sacred feast?
My house has sacrificed its blood for this crown for generations. My father was beloved by the late king, and my brother is fighting for his life on the frozen tundras of the north. I will not allow this mad, jealous creature to defile the sacred honor of my family!
House Wolf has merit, indeed, but no amount of glory gives you a license for high treason, my sweet princess. How much longer do you intend to play this masquerade?
My prince, this is nothing but a vicious accusation born of jealousy. I beg your majesty and my prince to see the truth and clear my family's name.
I swear upon the crest and sacred honor of House Wolf, the princess speaks nothing but the truth! Haha! What a touching display of family loyalty. You two will not confess until you reach the gallows. Very well. I shall give you a death that is crystal clear.
Herald, bring forth our witness! Presenting the commander of the Northern Legion, Lord Adrian Wolf!
How is that even possible? I've already erased all traces in the northern borderlands. The real Adrian simply couldn't have done it.
Hail, my queen. May God protect your empire.
Rise. Raymond, is this the northern commander you spoke of?
I swear upon my knightly honor and my family crest, your majesty. He and I have slaughtered countless savages together.
Look at that posture. It is identical to the crown princess.
Raymond! That is not Adrian! Look into my eyes and tell me, who is she?
My prince, my spies could not be wrong.
Lord Commander, you won the war, and the Empire thanks you. But why hide your face like a thief in the palace? Take off the mask!
My prince, a barbarian blade ruined my face in the final battle. I wear this mask only to spare Her Majesty the sight.
A scar? Nothing but lies! You dare not remove it because you are not Adrian!
Silence! While Adrian bled in the northern snows, you were basking by the heart! How dare a low-born lady insult a lord of the realm?
Watch your words, Raymond. If you aid this impostor in deceiving my mother, the gallows do not care if you are a duke.
I swear before Almighty God, by the centuries of honor of my house, the man beside me is the ruler of the North, Lord Adrian Wolf.
My prince, my brother gave his face and flesh to this kingdom.
Will you now strip him of his last shred of dignity and exhibit his scars like circus beast?
Mother! This empire cannot be ruled by an unknown shadow. If he does not unmask, the council will never recognize him as commander.
Since Duke Raymond has pledged his honor...
The entire Wolf family is guilty of treason. Kingdom, your majesty.
Tonight, he either removes that mask, or...
I condemn the entire Wolf family as traitors.
Since the prince demands it, I shall obey.
Heavens! She shares the exact same components as the crown princess!
We well near wronged a hero. The Wolf bloodline is a bloody miracle.
No! This cannot be. I saw her with my own eyes.
Lady Isabel, does this ruined face of mine content your malice? Or did the portrait your spy stole from my camp look otherwise?
A moment ago, you swore my son was a charlatan. Why so silent now?
First you insult me, your future queen, and now you slander the savior of the empire. Isabel, plotting against a great lord is high treason, punishable by death.
Your Majesty, mercy, your grace! I sought only to shield the crown. I never intended to frame House Wolf.
Silence! Your envy has turned you mad, that you dare bray like a rabid beast in my court!
Mother, today is your feast day, and the realm is watching. Let not the blood of this foolish wench stain your grand banquet. What say you, my dear crown princess? Let us not spoil mother's joy.
Your Highness wished nothing more than to see me on the gallows a moment ago. Now that the lie is bared, you dismiss her as a mere foolful wench?
Is this the justice of our future king?
Bring wine. A toast to the blade of the empire. Welcome home, Lord Adrian.
May God grant you health, your majesty.
Forgive me, my lord!
Look at him. This is our grand commander?
A hero who tore through the savage hordes yet cannot even stand under the weight of his own armor?
My brother is plagued by war wounds. To make his audience with the queen on time, he rode 7 days and nights without a wink of sleep.
Lie on, princess! An imperial knight wears armor like a second skin. Graham, draw your steel. Let us test the legendary swordsmanship of House Wolf. Let us see if this savior can take a single strike from the royal guard.
Cassius! This is an insult to the Privy Council! Dare you strike a decorated commander under the Queen's very nose!
Step back, Graham. Move an inch, and I shall claim your life in this very hall today.
Mother! Look at them, they are panicked!
If this man truly be Adrian, why does he shrink from a duel? He is shaking.
Raymond, step aside. Lord Adrian, if you are the wolf that guards this realm, take up your sword and prove your blood. Otherwise, face the executioner.
My brother's hands were ruined by the savages long ago. But the line of House Wolf is...
If a duel is what you crave, realm shall cross blades with you.
Beg for your mercy!
Beg on. At once. Your Majesty, my brother's armor is soiled, and the grueling journey has flared his old wounds. Permit me to take him to the side hall to change his raiment.
Go, tend to the commander. The banquet awaits you both.
Graham, over here.
They say Adrian is a demon with a blade, capable of breaking a savage line alone. You escorted him all this way. Did you notice nothing amiss?
Your Highness, he nearly broke his leg merely mounting his horse at camp. He insisted on a carriage throughout the journey, never touching a saddle.
And just now, a true god of war could never be fouled by a mere maid.
He cannot ride? A lord of the north cannot ride a horse?
Indeed, that armor does not house a wolf, but a cheap stray. He is a fraud.
Your Highness, Demand a trial by combat. Let Graham skin him alive before all the lords. If he is a fake, his blood will speak the truth.
Give the command, your highness. My blade shall rip his disguise off along with his flesh.
Splendid. Let us see how my clever crown princess saves her dear brother this time.
You saved our entire lineage today. Where did the Duke find you? My father was a deserter from the north. The Duke found me fetching water at a border market while on patrol. He said my face was the spitting image of the northern commander. Cassius has smelled blood. He will force a trial by combat when we return to the hall. He means to have you slaughtered in a duel.
A duel? I have never even held a sword! He will mince me into meat!
Which is why we are swapping back.
Wear this, and take the servants' passage. Gwen will escort you back to my seat in the hall. Keep your head down and speak to no one.
As for the blades,
I shall handle them.
Your Grace. But what of your face? You and Lord Adrian...
Silence if you wish to live! Change your clothes! Your Majesty! I formally bring charges before the royal court. The creature kneeling below is an absolute impostor. He commits high treason by mocking the crown. I demand the invocation of the ancient law, a trial by combat. Let him prove his heroism by the sword, or let God's divine wrath strike this liar dead.
Lady Isabella, I bear grave wounds from the northern wars. Today is the Queen's feast day, and I have no desire to spill blood in this hall.
A flective excuse. If you truly be Adrian, your steel should be sharper than your tongue. A trial by combat is sacred, and God shall favor the righteous.
I fight for the crown! Defeat me, and I shall acknowledge you as the rightful master of the North.
Are you all mad? Atrial by combat demands blood. To slaughter a man during Her Majesty's celebration is a sacrilege against the heavens.
Atrial by combat is the law of the realm. If God truly favors our commander, no steel shall harm him. Lord Adrian, do you accept the judgment of iron? I accept.
The trial by combat begins. May God defend the right.
Let us see how a stray dog like you dies here, Lord Commander.
Your Highness, if my blood is to be spilled here, there must be a wage. If I prevail, I want Lady Isabel to pay dearly for her slander.
And you, Graham? What is your desire?
If he falls, I claim his title and lands. I shall be the new Grand Commander of the North.
You shameless cur! How dare a guard dog covet the seat of a great lord?
Let him dream, Raymond. I accept the terms.
Hold that stance. That is no weaver girl.
Begin! Graham strikes to kill! The commander is pinned down! Is this all the Demon of the North is capable of? Die, imposter!
Impossible. The strength is inhuman.
Yield or perish.
You hid your strength on purpose. You toyed with me.
Were this a battlefield, your head would already be rolling on the dirt. For I have no stomach for murder today.
Enough! Lower your steel! Graham, you useless wretch! Fall back!
Your Majesty, God has delivered his verdict. I claim my wager. Your Highness, it is time for Lady Isabel to pay for her treachery.
Your Highness, he cheated. He confessed he was feigning before. This duel cannot stand. It is a draw.
A draw? He left your champion bleeding like a beaten dog on the stones. Isabel, do you take God for a blind fool? Lady Isabel speaks the truth. The commander used foul trickery in a holy trial which mocks the heavens. For the honor of the crown, I declare this duel void. It is a draw.
Your Highness, you shield this lying wench and tramples upon the honor of the North. Is this the justice you offer your empire? Silence, all of you. Defeat is defeat, Cassius. Adrian is a warlord who commands legions, not a dainty knight playing courtly games. He demands victory. To fall before the blade of the North brings no shame. Isabella, your malice disgusts me. From this hour, you are stripped of all courtly titles. Guards, lock this wench in the high tower and let her not see the light for 3 months.
No! Your Majesty! Your Highness, save me!
Long live the Queen's justice!
Long live the Queen!
My father commands tens of thousands in the south. Slut! She holds the late Queen's decree backed by those wolf traitors. Does she think locking me here will make her queen? Lest she forget, I am a woman of eyeless Monthound! 3 months! Those old fossils in the council dare banish me from the prince's bed for 3 months! If Cassius takes another woman to his sheets while I am locked away, he will purge me from his mind entirely. I shall not sit and await my doom.
The trap is laid. You, go to the kitchens. Tell them the future crown princess demands a royal bath. Fetch the thinnest silk robe from my western chest, the one that leaves nothing to the imagination.
As you command, my lady.
Lord Duke, today before the throne, your vow saved us. House Wolf owes you a life.
Northerners pay their debts with steel, Commander. But tell me true, the Adrian who nearly butchered Graham in the hall. It was you, was it not?
The Duke has surely had too much wine. Throughout the trial, I stood beside Her Majesty, never leaving her side.
Very well, so long as that tale satisfies the judges of hell. I shall await you at Froston Keep, Commander. If those southern hounds press you too hard, write to me. House Raymond never forgets the blood covenant.
Lilith, mount the carriage. Keep the mask on and speak to no soul.
Your Grace, Cassius's spies are watching from the battlements. We must return to the Rose Tower before dawn breaks.
"5 whole years. And I never would have guessed that the fiercest general in the entire empire was a woman."
When did you find out?
2 days ago, when you dismounted for the duel, you stepped on the crown princess's tray and tore it, revealing the golden thread underneath. This handkerchief belongs to that delicate lady who sits up in the Rose Tower.
10 years ago, the North needed a wolf who could fight. Yes, I committed high treason by deceiving the crown. But it was the only way to save the people of the North.
You don't owe me an explanation. I care nothing for that. But for God's sake, why would you disguise yourself as Cassilia and march right into this viper's nest of a court to court death?
Because Cecilia did not commit suicide. I saw her corpse with my own eyes. And when they strangled her, she was already 2 months pregnant. That was royal blood!
Her wrists were covered in black blood from the iron shackles. 3 of her ribs were broken.
They brutally slaughtered Cecilia inside this very palace. I came here to be the executioner. I will drag every single monster who laid a hand on her into the light, tear their hearts out, and feed them to the crows.
Without the prince's silent consent, no one would dare touch a single hair on the crown princess's head. Cassius did this.
Cassius completely dotes on that Montfield bitch, and he cannot tolerate an heir from House Wolf. But I will wash this court in blood until the truth itself crawls out.
My sword is yours to command. I swear upon my knightly honor and dukery blood, the 30,000 lances of the north stand ready to die for you at a moment's notice.
Let the North remember your vow today.
2 nights ago, in the chapel of the Rose Tower, the woman who wept in the dark while dressing my wounds. It was you, wasn't it?
My Lord Duke, your horse is waiting, so begone. Do not wait for Cassius' archers to find an excuse to pierce through your armor.
My Lord Duke, the whole world knows you remain unwed, because your heart belongs to Adrian. But she is a cold, iron-hearted monster who would never lie in your bed. Why not look at what is right in front of you? I have the exact same face, the exact same eyes. Let me take his place and serve you well tonight,
We were born in the same mud and bleed the same blood. Why does she get to command armies and have the devotion of a lord like you, while I am left to be nothing but a chained dog?
Adrian Wolf, since I possess this face of yours, one day I will take everything that belongs to you.
Have mercy, Captain Graham. Today is the anniversary of my mother's passing. I meant no treason. I only wished to pray for her soul here.
Open flames are strictly forbidden in the inner keep, you peasant. You dare conduct pagan rituals in the prince's fortress? You're a mere gatekeeper at the West Gate. How does a stray dog like you come to possess a pouch from House Montford? Did you steal from the lady's chambers, or are you her little messenger hound?
It was a reward. I beg of you, my lord, give it back to me.
Theft of noble property is punishable by death under the law. When you meet your maker in hell, remember that it Crown Princess's law that took your head.
Your Highness, the wind blows cold in these corridors. A delicate noblewoman such as yourself has no biz in a place like this.
You dare sentence a soldier to death without the seal of a magistrate? Graham, you hold a captain's baton, not the king's scepter. Who gave you the audacity to act as the supreme judge in my castle?
This dog lit a fire right next to the armory, and he carries stolen noble property on his person. I am merely enforcing the Lexa Ola that you sign with your own hand. If the Crown Princess wishes to play at politics, I suggest you return to your embroidery room and stop ordering bleeding men around.
You insolent cur! You are speaking to the future queen! On your knees and beg for mercy this instant, or I will take your tongue.
The future queen? Everyone in this keep knows who truly holds the reins here. Prince Cassius rules the towers, while the Crown Princess merely occupies the shadows.
I am a hound raised by Prince Cassius's own hand. A sharp-tongued little maid has no right to issue commands to the royal guard.
Section 10 of the Lexiola. What is the sentence for insulting royal blood during times of peace?
50 slashes with the iron whip, stripped of all military rank, and banished from the keep.
You wouldn't dare!
3 years ago, at the siege of the Red River, faced with the vanguard of my brother Adrian, you threw down your standard and fled like a coward. The only reason he spared your pathetic neck back then was because you whimpered on your knees like a beaten bitch. He let you live
But I am no merciful knight. My brother forgave you, but your crown princess absolutely will not.
Forgive me, your highness. I was blind. I insulted the royal blood. I beg for your mercy.
From this day forth, Sir Graham, whenever the tip of my slipper appears before you, the only thing you are permitted to look upon is the dirt beneath your feet. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear, your highness.
Yes! Yes, by your command!
You wear the uniform of the castle guard. Graham is nothing but a captain. By what right does he summartly Renton's a soldier to death? Why didn't you draw your sword and fight back?
Your Highness, my name is Oliver. Yesterday was the anniversary of my mother's death. I could not leave my post to visit her grave, so I secretly burned a handful of dried lavender in the courtyard to pray for her soul. But someone sold me out to the captain.
The law of the realm dictates that a captain has no authority to execute soldiers without a trial by a magistrate. He should have thrown you into the dungeon, not sent you to the scaffold.
Graham is a tyrant within the guard, and he is the prince's favorite hound. He extorts gold from us daily, and those who cannot pay are beaten to death. If anyone resists him, a blade finds their throat the very next morning.
A lowly gatekeeper dares to style himself king in my castle. Oliver, if I protect you today, do you have the courage to stand before the royal court and bear witness in his triumph?
Your Highness, I am but a peasant with a spear. Graham was appointed by the prince himself. If I accuse him, I will be hanging from the gallows before the sun sets.
The prince may choose his hounds, but I am the crown princess of this empire. If Cassius chooses to blind himself to the rot here, my sword will carve it out with my own hands. Stand beneath my banner and let us see who truly rules this castle. The whims of the prince, or the supreme majesty of the law?
My spear and my life are yours to command, your highness.
A son who risks his life to pray for his mother is a man who can be trusted.
However, open flames are indeed forbidden near the armory. On the anniversary of your mother's passing, come directly to the chapel of the Rose Tower. You have my personal permission to burn incense and offer your prayers there.
May God preserve you, your highness. Oliver of the West Gate will never forget your benevolence as long as he lives.
I am weary, Gavin. Let us return.
Your highness, please, stay your steps. I have a secret, a fatal secret, concerning Lady Isabella of the High Tower.
Speak.
It is Lady Isabel, your highness. She has betrayed the prince's bed. She is committing adultery within these very walls, and I saw it with my own eyes.
Soldier, such an accusation can cost you your life. If you dare bring falsehoods to deceive me, I will hand you back to Graham this instant. Where is your proof?
I used to stand guard outside the Lily Hall. Whenever the prince stayed the night, the wall shoulders were always hung high. But whenever the prince was away, that single lantern would be lowered down to the flagstones.
That was the signal. The guards would all be dismissed. And the moment that light was lowered, a cloaked man would slip into her chambers in the dead of night.
And who do the guards whisper that this man is?
They say Lady Isabella is trysting with a guard brought over from her father's own fell.
Silence!
Listen to me, Oliver. If a single word of this secret leaks from your mouth, before my command, I will have your tongue cut out and nailed on the castle gates. Do you understand me?
My lips are sealed with iron, Your Grace.
Keep your eyes glued to the high tower. The moment that lantern drops again, report to Gwyn immediately.
As you command, Your Grace.
Go to the castle chronicler and fetch the squire's logs. Compare every single night Callias did in the council records. But I need proof, Gwen. Understood, Your Grace. Your Grace, Oliver spoke the truth. The ledgers do not lie.
Give me the verdict.
For the past 6 months, whenever the prince slept in the military camp, the tower guards were invariably replaced by the West Gate men. The signal of the dropping lantern matches the prince's absence perfectly.
And the man? Who possesses the audacity to bed the prince's woman?
I question the headmistress of the laundry. On those nights, Isabel would always smuggle a set of guard armor into her chambers. Before her father brought her to court 3 years ago, she was betrothed in her southern hometown to a disgraced, low-born lord. When that house went bankrupt, the fiancé vanished, only to change his name and slip into our castle guard.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Find out immediately which guard's lineage traces back to House Montfort. I want his true name. Cassius, that fool, takes that wench as his sole pride. I cannot wait to see his face when he discovers his most cherished woman has made him the greatest cuckler and laughingstock of the entire court. I wonder what becomes of his arrogant majesty. Lady Isabel, I presume the cold stone walls of this tower are far more comfortable than the rat-infested dark of the dungeons? Your Grace, I am of Ausman heart, and Her Majesty has graciously allowed me to reside here. I am content. If my presence offends the Crown Princess, you are welcome to cast me into a darker pit. Graciously? You dare mistake this temporary cage for a sanctuary. I will not hide you in the dark, Isabel. I want you right here, beneath my very eyes, watching yourself rot piece by piece. Is your greatness afraid I might escape? Or are you afraid that in my solitude some man might come to comfort me? Double the guards! Secure this place day and night! No one enters or leaves without my signed warrant, even if a bird flies past. Hang every guard on watch at the gates. By your command, Your Grace. To deploy such forces for a ruined woman like me. Your Grace, you flatter me too much. Is that so? You showed no such humility when you crawled into the prince's bed. We shall see, when the curtain falls, how long your insolence will last. Bring me the bloodline records of the Sun Lords. Tell me, who exactly sleeps beneath my crown every night? Your Grace, the matter is far more thrilling than we imagined. The fiancé, her old lover, goes by the name of Oliver now. The very guard from the West Gate. The wretched slave you saved from Graham's boots just 2 days ago. Oliver! The boy who secret prayed for his mother? The very same, Your Grace. He changed his name to conceal his noble birth. Since last winter, he used that lantern signal to slip into her chambers night after night. Fate truly is a mocking bitch. To think I personally saved the hound that will tear Casimius' throat out. This is no coincidence, Gwen. This is a gift from God. What do you intend to do, Your Grace? If we expose them now, House Montfort will deny everything, and that fool Cassius will defend his beloved to the death.
I am not so foolish as to expose them directly. I will force Oliver to drag that woman to hell with his own hands.
I want Oliver himself to accuse her before Cassius. I want Cassius to burst through that door with his men and catch his precious dove lying in another man's arms.
You intend to use the boy? The one you just showed mercy to?
Gwen, in this castle, mercy is a luxury only the dead can afford. No one here is innocent. Tonight, we draw the net.
Your Grace, may God preserve you.
Rise, Oliver. Is it cold on duty at the West Gate? I trust that since I slapped Graham 2 days ago, no one in the castle has dared raise a fist against you?
They dare not, Your Grace. My life belongs to you now. But why show such kindness to a low-born guard?
Because your eyes remind me of a ghost that died long ago in the snows of the north. But ghosts should remain quietly in the dirt, Oliver. Tell me, when you sneaked into this castle under a commoner's name, did you truly think your past with Isabel could stay buried in the south forever?
Your Grace! Mercy! I swear upon my mother's soul! It ended between us long ago! That affair is dead.
Ended? Then for whom is the lantern signal upon the tower lit every night? When that light drops, who slips past the guards and into her bed?
Every night at the third chime, this lantern hangs from her window. Oliver, did you take the crown princess for a fool?
I know nothing of it! I swear before God! I have not touched her hand in 3 whole months. The Gardner was indeed left by her, but she has already found another man. She is using my old signal to commit adultery with someone else.
I believe you, Oliver, but the laws of the realm will not. To touch the prince's woman is high treason. The penalty is hanging, followed by quartering your corpse upon the city walls.
What do you want from me, Your Grace? If your intent was to destroy me, why save my life from Graham in the first place?
I am offering you a way to live. Tomorrow morning, walk into Prince Cassius's study. Kneel and present a formal accusation. Tell him that a traitor is hidden in Isabella's bed, and that lantern is the signal for their treasonous twisk.
You want me to send my former betrothed to the stake with my own hands?
The moment she chose to climb into the prince's bed, she signed her own death warrant.
Make your choice before dawn, Oliver. Accuse her, and you survive under the protection of my house. Choose silence. And before sunrise, I deliver your true name to the executioner. The scaffold awaits you.
Your Grace, the signal lantern is out, just as the monastery chimes the 3rd hour.
The hour for sleep has long passed, yet the candle burns exceptionally bright tonight.
That wench trimmed the wick high. It shines twice as bright as last night.
It is not the wick, Gwen. She lowered the lantern chain by a full hand's width. To the patrolling guards above, it merely looks like a draught. But to the adulterer in the dark, the signal is crystal clear. The lantern raised high means the prince is in her bed. Lowered, it means the prince is away, come bed me. Isabel is a harlot bred in this court. She would never leave written proof. To control the night patrols, to erase evidence at will, and to appear here at this hour, only the captain of the guard fits. It is Graham.
The light is out. Someone went in. Do not draw your blade just yet.
Let them taste the sweetness before the poison. I want our prince to open his eyes wide and see exactly how this green horns fits upon his head.
Cecilia, if I ascend these stairs and find Isabel alone, I swear, tomorrow morning your head will hang upon the city walls.
If your highness possesses even a shred of the dignity due to the crown prince, wait here. I am gambling my own life tonight on the truth.
Who is up there? Who dares touch the prince's woman?
Sir Graham, your most trusted captain of the Royal Guard.
Impossible! Absolutely impossible! He has borne my shield since his very first tournament. He is my brother.
Precisely because he is your brother. He knows best when your guard is down, and how best to climb into your woman's bed. If that room above holds only chastity and prayer, I will willingly exile myself to the north tomorrow. But if that bed is already defiled, my prince, I want you to plunge this blade into the hearts of those two dogs yourself.
Fine. I swear before God, I accept the wager.
Why the panic? That Northern Crown Princess has no warrant from the High Magistrate. She cannot breach the apartments of House Montime.
She needs no warrant. She holds the late king's decree. That woman is coming for me tonight!
Even if she bursts in, I will say I heard strange cries of night birds in the courtyard and came dutifully to inspect my lady's window lasses. I am the captain of the Royal Guard. Who can touch me?
It is over. They have barred every door from the outside. Graham, we are in our coffins.
Isabel!
My prince, it's a madness! Let me explain! I was asleep, and this beast forced his way in!
Sir Graham, the Imperial Council appointed you to guard the city gates, not my lady's chambers.
Your Grace, I heard a suspicious signal in the garden during my patrol. I only broke into the chambers to ensure the lady's safety.
A clever lie. But Sir Graham, as far as I know, neither the court code nor the guard regulations require a noble knight to unbuckle his armor just to check a lady's window locks.
Mercy, my lord! I am the victim! This beast used his men to force his way in! He threatened to kill me with his sword! I had no choice! Your Highness, the real traitor has been caught red-handed in the lower courtyard!
Speak. Which dog dared defile the royal chambers?
Oliver, the guard of the West Gate. The patrol found the Montfort family heirloom in his chest, along with private letters signed by Lady Isabel, inviting him here tonight. My prince! Do you hear that? It was Oliver! That low-born gate dog has been stalking me! It is the Crown Princess! It was this northern woman who brought that peasant into the castle! She set this trap to make you kill your most loyal captain! She is playing power games, my lord!
Cecilia, you used a worthless guard just to ruin Isabel? Did you bring me here at midnight just to watch your pathetic little play?
Kill him! My prince! Kill that peasant now! He forced himself on me!
Look at me, boy. Remember the stone wall this moon? Remember Captain Graham's steel blade at your throat? At this point, who are you still taking the blame for?
Then what about the secret letters? And who was that signal at the window for? Those letters were slipped into my chest by her maid 2 nights ago. That lantern signal was never meant for me. It was for the man who holds the night tokens and moves freely through the inner court. That man is Sir Graham! I saw him enter her bed more than once with my own eyes. Liar! You low-born cur. I will cut out your tongue for this perjury!
Graham, you were indeed in her room. You never left her side since I broke in.
Look here, my prince. It is embroidered with GH, the initials custom made by the Abbey for the captain of the Royal Guard. Unless Lady Isabel took up a heavy lice herself tonight, your brother-in-arms has clearly shed his noble skin in her sacred sanctuary.
Graham, my knight, my brother, you actually betrayed me.
Brother? Cassius, when did you ever treat me like a brother? I was just a hound on your leash. You have no idea how this woman mocked your cowardness and impotence in my arms every single day.
Traitor! You lie! My prince, he raped me. He forced me into his bed with a blade.
I yield. I broke my oath of fealty, my lord. I only ask for a proper night's end. Take my head yourself.
I cannot. So much blood. I cannot do it.
If our lord's hands are too noble, too clean, and you loathe to clear your own kennel, sire, then as your crown princess I shall handle this filthy trash for you today.
You are not Cecilia! No delicate lady raised in marble palaces walks with the stride of a killer! Who the hell are you?
Cecilia, you saved me. You didn't let me become a cuckold laughingstock before the whole realm tonight. You are the only one loyal to me.
Stand up, my poor prince. You are the future ruler of this kingdom. Remember, a king must never shed tears before his subjects and vassals.
My crown, my sword, my armies, they are all yours. Tell me, my princess, who do we kill next?
We will purge this rotten court together, my lord. Patience. We take it step by step.
Oh, if it isn't our noble golden swan of the wolf family. You actually debase yourself to let your royal gown touch the fill of this dungeon?
Graham went to the gallows this morning. But before he swung, I cut his throat myself before the priest could give him the last rates.
So what? My crown princess, did you crawl down here at midnight just to flaunt your blessed high and muddy crown to a dead woman?
No. I came here only to take the answers that belong to me.
Your face makes me sick, Adrian Wolfe. You stole Cecilia's name, you stole her bed, you even stole her vows to the prince.
Graham was the captain of the guard, holding the 12 tokens to the White Hall, yet he only shed his armor and guard at midnight to enter your chamber. A knight with no house of his own. Who gave him the audacity to plot against the prince?
You dare ask me that? You trampled on my lover's corpse, and now you interrogate a widow for her bedroom secrets?
You never loved him, Isabel. You were just draining his power. That fool died thinking he was your noble protector, when from start to finish he was just your stepping stone to scale the castle walls.
Love!
In this cold palace before God's altar, love without land and gold is worth less than a nun's foot rag.
So, to win Prince Cassius's favor, you abandoned Oliver 3 years ago without a second thought. The fiancé who changed his name for you, correct?
Oliver! What is he? A bankrupt knight's boy who couldn't even feed himself!
My father was the noble lord of Montford, but a plague ruined our lands. When I was 16, to keep from starving, my father sold me to a miller to breed his brats until Cassius's hunting party passed that damned mill. God threw my only savior right at my feet. I tell you, Ella, if it meant leaving that mill, I would sell my soul to the devil himself and never look back.
Then what about Graham? A captain with armies in his hand, wanting to shelter an eclipsed lady in the court. I naturally found a way to make him obey.
You used what little loyalty and love he had left for you.
He knelt at my skirts by his own choice. He swore his love with his sword and blood. But in this ruthless palace, a true heart is the most worthless piece of garbage.
Since you used so many tricks, has Cassius never truly touched you in these past 3 years?
Touched me? That tyrant took me in only to put on a pathetic show for the church and the council, proving he wouldn't bow to your Silver Wolf family. All he ever wanted was the last bit of dowry and support from the remnants of my house in the south. His heart is made of iron. He has never loved a single soul. So, you hate Cassius.
I hate him! I hate the Wolf family! I hate every single one of you!
Graham revealed a secret before his last breath. He said you seduced him to rebel, even planning an accident for the prince before Michelson. A mill girl with no house. If Graham didn't have ambition himself, could a few of your tears turn into a steel sword in his hand? Tell me, how many of Cassius' secrets did Graham know? If Cassius knew you were just a counterpawn, why did he let you live in the high tower for 3 whole years?
You want to trick the truth out of me? In your dreams, you wretched fake! Go to sleep. Go sleep in Cecilia's bed, I promise you. You will end up exactly like me.
Your Highness, what happened? Why do you look so pale?
Isabel is dead. Just now, right before my eyes. She smashed her own skull. Friar, what is it? Is there a plague in this dungeon?
God above. Your Highness, a new life is quickening within you right now. It has been over 2 months. God willing, the womb is perfectly stable. It is a strong, resilient seed. By the cycle of conception, it was that very night 2 months ago when your Highness was poisoned by the barbarian aphrodisiac in the north.
Raymond.
Your Highness, this child cannot live. Graham just died today, and Prince Cassius will surely frequent the Rose Tower to keep up appearances before the court. The moment he shares your bed, all our secrets will be exposed to the light.
Yes, this child is Duke Raymond's bastard. If this is exposed on the consummation night, what will the Holy Inquisition and the Church do to us?
Unchastity and treason. We will face the gallows, or the stakes of the Inquisition.
The entire Wolf family will be ruined by this stain. Please, your Highness, decide now. Let me brew the potion.
If we use the abortrufic now, can this child disappear without a trace?
It requires a heavy brew of goatweed and leech powder. But your Highness, the potion brings agony like 1,000 blades tearing inside and massive bleeding, and I must warn you, after this, you may never bear a child again.
To save the lives of our entire house, what does that price matter? Prepare the potion, Friar!
What if Cassius stays in the Rose Tower tonight, and we let everyone witness our successful consummation?
Your Highness, what do you mean?
We only need that fool Cassius to claim this child as his own blood. Then this child in my womb, bearing the noble blood of Duke Raymond, will become the sole, legitimate heir to the absolute throne of this kingdom.
You would use such a monstrous lie to deceive the Grand Council and the Cardinals of the Holy See.
I have already betrayed my own face and my own soul. To have my vengeance now, what is one more lie?
Announcing Her Highness, Prince Cassius has arrived.
Cecilia, what is taking you so long? Get over here. You spent 3 years in the north. Since when did you become as hesitant as those weak southern women?
Your Grace, this is a sacred honeyed wine from the Grand Clergic himself. It soothes the mind and calms the nerves. I only wish to ensure your Grace has a restful night.
Whenever I saw you before, you were like a wild hedgehog with its quills up. Why so compliant tonight?
After what happened to Graham this morning, I realize this court is a pit of vipers. Without your protection, my lord, who else can a fragile woman like me rely on?
Well said. Spoken like a true daughter of House Wolf. Damn it. This church wine, why is it so strong? My eyes feel so...
Your grace has been consumed by matters of state. You must be exhausted. Do not fight it. Let me help you rest.
Cecilia, your skin, it smells different tonight.
Because I wore northern cedar powder today, my lord. Do you like it?
It is perfect.
My dear prince, may God grant you sweet dreams tonight. When you wake tomorrow, remember, you were insatiable in my bed last night.
Cecilia?
Your Grace, you are awake.
Damn it. How much wine did I drink last night? Why can't I remember a single thing?
After your Grace drank that wine, you became rather wild. I was utterly terrified.
I see. The old Fuchs in council and the Montelds have kept me tense for too long. I lost control last night. I put you through a lot, my dear lady.
To receive your favor is the greatest blessing for me and House Wolf.
I will return to the Rose Tower tonight, after handling the armory affairs. And this time, I shall drink less.
I shall await your presence, my lord.
My lady, stop. Your skin is tearing. Cassius suspects nothing.
Gwen, I have peeled back the first layer of rot under Whitehall. Cassius wants to paint his crown with the blood of House Wolf. Then he must prepare to surrender his empire as a cradle for the child in my womb.
The Duke's heavy cavalry is poised at the border. At full gallop, they can surround the capital in 7 days.
That would make too much noise. Cassius just purged the court and is watching every lord. Recall the Duke in my name now.
3 couriers, 3 separate forest paths. They will leave before sunset.
Go to the cellar and bring more night sheep extract. If Cassius comes tonight, tell him I am bedridden with fever and will see no one. Cecilia did not die of consumption, father. It was callous. He used wolf pape.
Where is the church's testimony? Where is the proof?
Isabel confessed it herself before she died. Graham brewed the poison with his own hands.
That woman is deceitful by nature. How can we trust her word?
Isabella threw herself from the high tower this morning. A soul bound for hell has no reason to lie to the ghosts of House Wolf. The late king's sudden death in July was also Cassius' doing.
The madman! How has God not struck him down?
He wants to annihilate every lord in the north. Father, you are next.
The women of House Wolf have always known how to trade blood for power.
I shall not disgrace our family name.
What did Isabel to the priest before she died?
My lady said, "The woman in the Rose Tower is not the Crown Princess Cecilia at all.
She is Adrian Wolf." The sworn ranger from the northern ruins.
Adrian, how did you blind my eyes during the holy festival? Slandering the crown princess will get your tongue ripped out with iron tongues and fed to the hounds.
For the Holy Mother's sake! My lady also said this impostor sent secret letters last night and slipped away to Castle Gabriel. That wretched liar! Wrestlers overnight.
Assemble 12 heavy guards. Follow me to the Rose Tower. Searching the Crown Princess's chambers at night without the Queen's warrant. The Council of Lords will protest.
There is no crown princess there. Only a she-wolf waiting for the slaughter.
12 men in total. All the prince's personal executioners.
Cassius has run out of patience.
You impostor! You vile deceiver!
Storming my chambers in full armor at midnight, Your Grace? How will you explain your madness to the Grand Lords tomorrow?
You are a northern bastard! Adrian Wolf! You dare lie in my bed and look at my kingdom with dead eyes!
And yet Your Grace sits on the throne, holding the scepter with hands that murdered your own father? Take your prince back. He has drunk too much and speaks in delusions.
The hunt has just begun. Liar.
You'd better sleep with your eyes open from now on, Your Grace. This face will watch you from the shadows every night.
Sheath your sword!
Mother! This woman has played the entire Council of Lords for fools!
I ordered you to lower your blade.
She is not Cecilia! The real Cecilia died by my hand long ago! This shell standing before you is nothing but an assassin sent from the north.
Your Grace, did you hear him? He confessed. He murdered Cecilia with his own hands. I am Ella Wolf, once known as Adrian Wolf. I entered this palace for one reason only, to demand justice for the late Cecilia.
The second daughter of Gabriel.
Mother, she is an impostor posing as the crown princess, plotting treason against the crown. She belongs on the gallows this instant.
And what of you? You murdered the crown princess. Do you expect the Pope to anoint your crown with holy oil and reward your honesty?
She deserved to die. She dared to challenge the absolute authority of the crown.
Get out of my sight this instant! Or by the gods, I will have the cathedral toll the death knell tonight and strip you of your birthright.
The old hag cannot shield you forever. The moment she goes to her grave, I will use a noose to tear that tongue right out of your throat.
Lift your chin. The resemblance is uncanny. The proud blood of House Wolf. Even the defiance in your eyes is identical.
I have deceived the crown, and I will gladly face judgment. But Cecilia's bones cannot lie in an unmarked grave. All I demand is justice.
Justice? In this court, the ultimate justice is the child in your womb. The Council of Lords has already proclaimed that babe as the rightful heir to the throne.
I am willing to die the very day I give birth to this child.
If you die within the Rose Tower, Gabriel's heavy cavalry will tear my palace to the ground by tomorrow morning. From this day forth, you are Cecilia, the one and only legitimate crown princess. Do I make myself clear?
Mother, you are handing our crown to those northern wolves as tribute.
Then go ahead! Tell the Pope you poisoned your own wife! Tell the 7 northern earls to march their armies here and smash your skull into pieces. I had the power to place the crown prince's coronet upon your head, and I have the power to strip it away and throw it to Raymond. Do not force my hand.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Kneel. Beg your crown princess for forgiveness.
Kneel before a fraud?
Kneel! This is a royal decree.
Cecilia, I was blinded by wine and offended you. I beg for your grace and pardon.
Vows so hollow and treacherous that even the gods would turn away in disgust.
From this day forward, the crown and House Wolf shall share in glory. As for the rumors of the crown princess's death, The Crown Princess suffered an unfortunate accident at her northern estate and was nearly called to God. Praise be, her elder sister Ella traveled 1,000 miles with the cure to save her life. The loyalty of House Wolf shall be carved into the kingdom's law.
Mother is indeed a master of the law.
It is called power. And on the scales of power, the truth is worth less than dirt. The Crown owes Cecilia a debt that cannot be repaid. But I beg of you, for the sake of the child in your womb, play this part until the day of the baptism.
As you wish.
I have the power to let you sit in this palace drinking wine, and I have the power to let Raymond raise his banners in the north. Do not test my limits.
The Crown Princess is blessed indeed. Shielded beneath my mother's wing, this rose tower has truly become a den of wolves.
Take your leave, Your Highness. The scent of cedar here does not suit a nose so reeking of blood.
Mother is 62 this year. When people grow old, they tend to slip on the palace stairs, use the wrong silver cup, or feast on poisoned venison. Guard yourself well, Crown Princess.
How many years have you served the Queen?
30 winters, my lord.
30 years. She trusts you more than her own flesh and blood.
Her Majesty only wishes to preserve the royal lineage from being purged by the Northerners.
Lineage! She only sees those northern savages! She trampled on my dignity for a northern ranger!
Control your anger, Your Grace! The Queen only seeks to appease the Northern heavy cavalry.
As long as she holds the scepter, I cannot touch that impostor.
And without touching her, dynamite remains buried beneath my throne forever. Who cleans and tempers the silver cup the Queen uses for her daily milk?
Your Grace, that is your birth mother. The soul of a matricide will burn in the deepest pit of hell.
Mix it into the water at the silver workshop. With every wash, the toxin will seep into the grooves of the silver. It only bleeds out when scalded with hot liquid. The clerics won't detect it, and the priests will never trace it to the kitchen.
Your old servant has served for 30 years. I dare not kill the sovereign.
Dare not. Then wait for the day.
The northern silver wolf banners cover this palace, and watch the heads of your 23 kinsmen.
Feed the crows.
Do it, and on my coronation day, you will be High Steward.
And your son will be knighted with hereditary lands.
Fail, and 23 corpses will clog the moat.
Your servant obeys.
Do not blame me, Mother. You were the first to abandon your own son on the scales.
Mother, I had the silversmiths craft this dinnerware from northern silver, engraved with the oldest eagle feather crest of our house.
It is rare for you to remember such protocol. Sit and dine with me.
To please you is my duty, Mother. This is fresh truffle and venison from the south, the finest for nourishment.
Why do you not touch your fork? For the sake of the child, you must eat.
Northerners are used to storm and ice, Your Majesty. The spices in the palace are too heavy for my stomach.
The Crown Princess is with child and sensitive, as her husband spent less time at the stay with her in the Rose Tower.
Mother speaks the truth. This cup is as a toast to the Crown Princess and the future heir.
This truffle recipe is exquisite. The sauce, a hint of...
Your Majesty!
The meat. Wolfbane.
Assassins! The Crown Princess has poisoned the Queen!
Call the physician! Mother, hold on!
Only the Crown Princess touched the wine and food. Seize this northern traitor! My mother choked on blood right after lunch. Cure the Queen, or I will burn your monastery to ash myself.
Unban me, Your Grace. Let me use salt water to purge Her Majesty first. Your Grace, it is wolfbait. The poison has been fed for months, triggered today by the hot broth. Thank God, Her Majesty drinks goat's milk daily to shield her stomach, or she would be dead.
Months! Cecilia died in the ruined tower 3 months ago, exactly when you took her place. You brought this filthy witchcraft into Whitehall.
So eager to send me to the gallows, Your Grace? Are you losing your nerve? Today's wine was poured from the very same golden pitcher. If the vessel was poisoned, why am I unharmed after drinking with the Queen?
Who knows if you wolf bitch took the antidote beforehand?
Wolfsbard leaves no trace in cold wine. But in the north, rangers have an old trick to test it. If silver is forged with poisoned sap, the toxin locks into the grooves. Wiping it does nothing, but the moment it meets boiling water...
Holy Mother! It is wolfbait! The silverware itself is poison!
This dinnerware is the source.
When you presented this set, Your Grace, were you counting the hours until the Queen fell, or the minutes until the noose tightened around my neck?
Witch! You dare frame the crown prince with sorcery?
When the Queen spit blood, everyone rushed to save her. Only you ran to snatch the silver cup from her hand. What are you hiding, Cassius?
Your Grace, matricide, under church law, is a mortal sin punished by stripping of the holy name.
Gwen, take the Grand Scholar out. Guard the door. Anyone who approaches is to be executed for high treason.
Child, my life belongs to House Wolf now. You do not need to hear what comes next. Leave us.
Cecilia died with no one by her side. Today, I will not leave you by a single step, Your Majesty.
Come here, Cassius. Stand before your mother. Look at your father's portrait. Did your hands lace that silver with poison?
Yes. It was my gift to you, Mother.
But did you ever ask why? When you humiliated me before the Grand Lords and stripped my command at the cathedral, did you remember I was your son?
You are my only son. For that crown you would murder your own mother?
In your eyes, there has only ever been House Wolf. Only Raymond. This bitch with a dead woman's face threw the truth at you.
And you still protect her?
I protect her because her womb carries the blood of Wolf and the old line. It is the only way to avert a civil war.
Lineage. That is Raymond's bastard. You know it well.
You would rather let our line die out just to hand over the power.
Cassius, I never meant to cast you out.
From the day Raymond was born, I was left to rot in the corner.
If no one in this world wants me to rule, then I shall slaughter every living soul in Whitehall.
Seize him, strip him of his title, and throw him into the Raven Tower dungeon.
Who dares touch me? I am the anointed heir by holy oil.
Your holy oil runs with your mother's blood. God does not shelter a kinsler.
You think Raymond will share power once he rules? He is just another stray dog eyeing your family's army.
Send out my decree. Cassius is disinherited. Tell Duke Raymond to march his forces to the capital immediately.
Your will be done, Your Majesty.
My Lord Duke! The Queen's urgent decree! The Rhaenus! Cassie has been disinherited for treason and locked in the dungeons! You must enter the capital and claim the throne at once! Cassius, you finally struck our mother.
My lord, 3,000 Northern heavy cavalry are fully assembled.
Leave 2,000 to hold the border. Take 1,000 personal guards with me. Within 3 days, I shall tear down the gates of Whitehall.
Mother, I have returned.
Rise, Raymond. From this day forth, you are no longer a duke. Cassius poisoned the late king and attempted matricide. His crimes are unforgivable. By my name as Queen Regent, he is stripped of his succession and exiled to the Raven Tower forever. Duke Raymond is the sole legitimate bloodline of the crown. From this day forward, he is king.
Long live the king!
I am I'm back, Ella. It has been 3 months. You have grown thin.
You should not be here. With a new king on the throne, your place is with the Council of Lords.
Let those old foxes wait. I must know the truth first. My mother told me you are with child. She claims it belongs to Cassius.
If even you believe the forged ledgers of the royal physicians, then I have nothing left to say.
To hell with their ledgers. I believe only you. Is it mine?
It is yours, and the sole rightful heir to this kingdom.
Hear me. This child is the legitimate firstborn of White House. Whoever dares whisper a word against it, my Silver Wolf army will crush their lands into dust.
Your Grace, the coronation requires the crown princess by your side. But since Cecilia's true fate was exposed, the Archbishop may refuse to recognize Ella.
Then we shall bestow a new title upon her.
Your Grace, I have a solution.
Speak.
Ella took the princess' place for revenge, but treason remains treason. Neither the council nor the church will ever accept a disguised ranger as their queen.
Are you presuming to lecture me on how to rule?
Never, Your Grace. It is only that my features share a strong resemblance to Ella's. If I stand in as the crown princess for the ceremony, we can switch back once the crown is secure. It is the safest path.
Granted. But remember your place. You are nothing but a shadow. The true mistress of the Rose Tower will always be Ella.
Understood, Your Grace. Any news from the Rose Tower lately?
My lady, Ella rarely leaves her chambers. In the height of summer, she cloaks herself in heavy wool, and she barely touches her food.
A heavy cloak in midsummer?
Furthermore, Father Thomas sneaks into her tower every 3 days, always through the servants' entrance.
A Father Thomas, a heavy cloak, and secret visits. How intriguing.
Watch her. Every bite she takes, every time she gets sick. I want to know it all.
It shall be done, my lady. Show me the ledger for the Rose Tower's rations over the past 2 months.
My lady, those are royal secrets. If the king found out...
Gold for your silence, steel for your life. Choose wisely.
Lady Ella has been requesting sour oatmeal porridge and iced goat's milk. And yesterday, she ordered a broth boiled from northern prenatal herbs.
Prenatal herbs?
Yes. And there is a secret expense under the household accounts, all for royal jelly from the frozen north. It is only used to nourish expectant mothers.
Keep your mouth shut. If a third soul finds out I was here, your entire lineage dies. Prenatal herbs, heavy cloaks, and secret visits from the Father Thomas.
Did you truly think you could hide this from me?
The king visits the Rose Tower tomorrow at dawn. Then I shall go and present my morning tribute. Dear sister, before the High Lords, should I address you as Ranger Adrian? I brought you some morning wine to honor the finest blade of House Wolf.
This is a ranger's quarters. Untitled women are not welcome here. Get out.
Lady Gwen, why so hostile? Ella's status is sanctioned by the late king himself.
As a member of this house, what is wrong with serving my Liggy?
The tongue you brought back seems far more eager to leave your neck than your head is.
I merely heard rumors at the border that a wounded she-wolf always hides in the shadows.
But looking at your heavy robes, sister, that doesn't look like a blade wound you're hiding. If the Archbishop saw this, he would surely call it an unholy bastard.
Your only duty is to lie in the beds of Lily Hall and await the king. The affairs of the inner court are none of a ruined widow's business. The wine is drunk. The conversation is over. Begone.
My lady!
3 months. So the rumors are true.
Get out!
As you command. May the mother protect you, and that noble seed in your womb. Your Grace, with the coronation nigh and the taxes heavy, I brewed you this northern blackroot broth to warm your body.
Leave it. Who gave you leave to enter without my summons?
I was organizing the royal tribute ledgers today, and I stumbled upon a rather peculiar matter.
Speak.
The household accounts show a secret expense, prenatal herbs and royal jelly, sent to the Rose Tower daily. Your Grace, there is no crown princess in this palace. For whom is this medicine intended?
Since when do the inner court accounts fall under your jurisdiction?
I only wish to protect you from deceit. The Rose Tower receives medicine fit for a royal heir every dawn. The Rose Tower receives medicine fit for a royal tread every dawn. Whose bastard is that woman carrying?
Say that again.
Forgive me, Your Grace! This very morning at the Rose Tower, I saw Ella return.
3 months. Cassius, unholy wand.
Your Grace, these ledgers cannot be unsealed without the Archbishop himself. I will see exactly how my brother defiled this court. Bring it out. Cassius, must you torment me even from your grave? Your Grace, what has happened?
Get out.
Sire, the vanguard is assembled.
I told you to get out!
Before the Grand Hall, you were so eager to confess your disguise. Just to protect that spawn in your womb, weren't you?
Raymond, take back that vile word.
Just to protect that spawn in your womb, weren't you? You wanted to give it a legitimate father?
Vile? The old king is barely cold, yet the new king is expected to crown a widow carrying his brother's seed. Is it my tongue that is foul, or is it your flesh?
The ledgers state Callias summoned me twice, but you fought in the frozen north for 3 years. Have you forgotten what kind of monster your brother was? Cecilia was strangled to death by Callias 3 months ago. Murdered in the stables. The one who lived in the Rose Tower and received the physicians behind the silk screens was me. Cassius wanted the wolf army, not an assassin who would slit his throat. He never touched a single hair on my body.
And the child.
3 months ago, at the Queen's feast, Cassius laced my wine with aphrodisiacs. That very night, who was it in the Rose Tower chapel, under the guise of saving my life, that tore the clothes from my skin?
It was me. That night was me. The child is mine?
I meant to tell you once you held absolute command over the northern armies. I feared your doubt. I feared you would think I used this babe to hold your crown hostage.
I swear by the honor of my house, this child shall be the sole heir to Whitehall. Whoever dares threaten him, my armies will reduce their lands to ash.
But someone cannot wait. Lilith intends to sell this secret to the church.
Lilith.
She uses court poison to manipulate the king. To spare her is to send House Wolf to the chopping block.
I will go now and root out this weed once and for all.
Your Grace! The night is late. Why do you bring naked steel to my chambers?
Who gave you the insolence to use my child to test my wrath?
Your Grace! I did it all for your lineage.
My sweet sister, have you not always grieved to be the Queen of Whitehall?
Cousin, you dare wear that gown?
Once you are gone, the lords of the realm will know that Adrian the Ranger has laid down his sword, and I, under the name of the Crown Princess, shall give birth to the next king of this realm.
Lilith Wolf, convicted of treason, fabricating lies against the royal bloodline, and sowing discordant in the realm. By the law, she is sentenced to the gallows!
Ella! You fraud! The thing in your womb is no royal blood! You may fool these lords, but you cannot fool the gods! Hell awaits your soul!
I never intended to fool the gods. I only fool those who deserve it. Lilith,
In this court, power is carved by the blade. Pretty faces mean nothing.
Sister, for the sake of our blood, spare me!
It is over.
No, it is only the beginning.
3 years ago, in the frozen wastes, you were nothing but a poor ranger, chewing frozen meat in the snow.
And now, I am the woman who holds the ultimate power in Whitehall.
Do you regret it? Exchanging a ranger's liberty for a gilded cage built on conspiracies?
I did not trade for a cage, Raymond. I traded to give our child a world where he will never have to chew frozen meat in the snow.
I swear it. His future shall know no poison, no gallows, only untainted sunlight.
Look, the sun rises.